Hello, this is a Heddon Zara gossa. It's 15 centimetres long roughly and weighs 14 grams roughly. It looks like a floater, but it's not a floater. It sinks. Sinks quite fast actually, surprisingly. It's well, I bought this and another one second hand. And I've only ever fished them in the sea. If you cast it out and just reel it back, it will come straight to the surface. So after a bit of messing about, I found the best way to fish this is to cast them out, let them sink to what depth you want. Crank the handle once, leave it, pause, do it again, pause, do it again, pause. And then you get a really nice action out of it. It's the only thing I can say is if you've ever mounted a dead bait and fished it sink and draw, it's almost identical action to that. It's a really attractive action, and it attracts fish. The only fish I've caught on these are coalfish and pollock. As I say, I've only ever used them in salt water. I think they'd be a really good pike lure, to be honest. I really do. I don't know why I haven't tried them in freshwater, but I probably will this year. Their one disadvantage is they're not good to cast at all. They're sort of a bit long and a bit jointed for the weight, so you need pretty light gear to get a decent cast out of them. But they work, and as I say, the action on them is really good. It's a really interesting lure, this, to be honest. I was really surprised at the action of it, and you know how it looked in the water, and it looks really good, and it would certainly attract pike. You'd definitely catch pike on them. Yeah, that's about it. As I say, my own experience is fishing in the sea with them. I haven't fished with them in freshwater. Their fault is their castability, which isn't great, but they're a very interesting lure. They don't make them anymore. No, I mean they were unpopular, and I think they're probably unpopular because they're, you can't whack them out miles at all. But yeah, they're an interesting thing. I'm sort of glad that I've got them, to be honest. They work, and as I say, they will definitely work for pike. If you got any, or if you see any secondhand and they're cheap enough, give one a try. Just have a look how they look in the water. It's an interesting action, really interesting action. And as I say, crank the handle once, pause it, do it again, and continue like that. If you try and bring them back fast, they will just come straight up to the top. But there we have it, a Heddon Zara gossa, an interesting lure, one that I would actually recommend. Not bad at all.